Alright guys, welcome to my Okumura Palace boss Merciless guides. So this follows on from my walkthrough. I'm sure most of you have been following that are looking at this, watching this guide. But I'm just going to walk you through my setup just for those that haven't, that have come here just for the boss guide. Well, I'll begin with what party I use. I use Ryu, Yusuke and Haru. I'm not changing just yet because there's some shadows on the way there. But yeah, Ryu, Yusuke and Haru. They don't really attack, it's just mainly for their physical attacks later on in the boss fights. Equipment wise, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what anybody's got. But Joker wants the Ring of Lust. He wants a Ring of Lust. Mainly because you get that increased attack for one ally skill. That's mainly why. And you want to make sure Joker has full SP. Well, not full, but close to full SP going into the battle. That's very important. This is my persona, Shiki. Now it's up to you. You won't really be taking any damage, so it's up to you what you want. If you've been following my guide, you'll have Shiki anyway. But the skills you want, because there's going to be a lot of weaknesses we need to hit on the enemies. You want a medium. I'll just show you here. You want Magarulu because that does medium wind damage to all foes. You want that skill. You want a psi. Now this is heavy. This is a heavy, but a medium psi damage to all foes will do. That's probably Psyo, probably it's called. But I've got Psyodyne, so you want a medium psi damage to all or better. You also want a nuke damage to all, medium nuke damage to all or better. Mephrala, you also want that skill. And triple down really helps as well. You can probably manage with a skill that's not quite as good, a gun skill that's not quite as good, or physical skill. But triple down will really help. And all you do to get that, you itemize Shiki during a fusion alarm to get that triple down. Right, that's skill wise. You can see I've got quite high stat, guys. That's because I've been using fusion alarms a lot. If you follow my guide, you should be okay with that anyway. And there's some items we need here. There's some items which is going to make the fight really simple, guys. Without these items, you will actually the fight's actually very difficult without these items. So you want air cannon ×3. You actually craft these in your workbench. If you have come too far and you haven't got a save to go back, if you engage a boss and die, it resets you back at the previous morning. So don't worry if you haven't got these, guys. You can just go to the boss, die, and it will let you reset back to the previous morning. So air cannon ×3, you want to craft 3 of them. These aren't really expensive, by the way, guys. You should have mostly materials that you need. Air cannon ×3, you want stun gun ×3. They're really cheap, and they're really useful as well, guys. They are. You'll find out during this battle how useful they are. And you want Psycho Bomb ×6. Yeah, Psycho Bomb ×6. You actually find this item here. I've got 2, but you actually find 3 of these on the way to the boss. You want to make sure you grab them from the chest. Arc Magatama. You get 3 of them in the chest on the way to the boss. And you want 1 spotlight. This is probably a little bit optional, this spotlight. It's mainly used for right at the end of the boss, but it just makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, spotlight. So you want 1 of them. And if you have got maximum proficiency and you have read the crafting book, you should be able to craft 12 things at a time, guys. You should be able to craft 12 things at a time. Right, so that's the build explained, guys. Let's get there. So I'm going to put a little some text on the screen to show you if you want to skip straight to the boss fight, and you can skip straight there. But it only takes a few minutes to get here, so you may as well just hold on for a few minutes, guys. And I'll just walk you through this first bit, because there is a little shortcut to the boss. There is a little bit of a shortcut to get there. I will show you that. And the only thing is, if you do take the shortcut, you miss a bead chain. Yeah, you miss a chest. And it is a missable chest. I mean, once you kill the boss, you can't come back in the palace. But I'll show you that. Now, the Matrix of Leadership. I've been looking for that. Oh, what's it? Oh, what's it? Is it Samus? Yeah, it's about time we had a new 2D Metroid game. Right, yeah, it's breakable here, guys. And the next breakable, it can contain a treasure demon. But it's going to be a few shadows here. So just be careful. There's another breakable here. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to edit out these fights, guys. So you won't see me wasting time battling. I'm just going to edit them out.
This has to be a joke.
What did you say?
Right, I want to make sure. Just be careful because you're on 100% security, guys. So there's a good chance that another shadow might appear when you've killed the enemy. So just be careful of that extra shadow. Fusion alarm. But is there going to be another shadow? No, another shadow hasn't appeared. Nice. So this breakable can contain a treasure demon. And I actually just ranked up Anne, and I got her heavy fire damage single skill. So up here there's another enemy, guys, so just be ready. He's green, so I'm going to instant kill him. I always love an instant kill. And here's that chest that I said has an Arc Magatama inside. Arc Magatama. You've got 3, you will need them for the boss fight. If you come through here, there'll be some shadows.
Hell. Hold on. Joker.
But if you exit the door, there's a shortcut to the boss fight.
Hey, Joker. All right.
Just back up that ramp near the chest, there'll be a grappling prompt now. And if you grapple there, it will take you straight to the boss, guys. So make sure you're prepped before we go. I'll be prepping in a minute. I'm just going to show you this. I just want to take you to this this chest, guys. Oh, he's got me. But sometimes when you exit in and out, it makes them change green. No, it's not. It's still blue. Right, let's get rid of him. Right, it should be green now. Yeah. There's one green. That's nice. That one you can't quite run past him, so you have to sort of engage him. Oh, he's green as well. Nice. Yeah, you'll see my time has probably moved to a minute or so. It's because I did come out to engage an enemy, and then I went back out and came back in, and the enemies were green. So, like I say, this bit's completely optional, guys. It just leads you to this chest, this one here, and you get a bead chain inside. I think these heal HP to all allies. I think that's what that does. Right, let's just get ready for the fight. Just get my party ready. So I'm going to change Makoto for Yusuke and Ryu. Sorry, not Ryu. Joker. Now we can put the Ring of Lust on him. Remember that one gives you a skill which you can use to increase attack. Right, guys, let's do it. Let's challenge him.
Hey, wait up!
Right, Shadow Okumura, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, man? How about you? Mr. Fishbowl Head, aka Mysterio. Yeah, so you've got this fight. You've got sort of eight waves of enemies, and sort of they don't all have weaknesses, but the first 5 they have weaknesses, and you have to exploit them. And there'll be 4 of each, and that's where them items come in. That's where they come into play. So the first one, guys, the dark blue enemies. I just like to colour code them. It's easier. So the first one's the dark blue one, the MDL workers. The workers. These are weak to fire or wind. Yeah, fire or wind. But we want to use wind because then we can use that on another enemy later on. So these have just under 400 XP, I think. So as long as you've got good stats, Joker should be able to kill all these in one attack, like so. Yeah, they have just under 400 HP, I think. And the next one will be the yellow robots. And these have about 500, about 450 HP, I think. So if you're confident you can deal that much damage, then do it. But if you're on the fence and you're not sure, I'm just going to show you what to do. I could easily kill these guys, but I want to show you how to do it. So if you want a maximum baton pass, Joker, we want to baton pass Joker last, so we don't want to start with him. We just want to use his turn. So what I do, I normally use Champion's Cup, which will increase his attack for the next 3 turns. Yeah, make sure you use it on Joker. Right, that's his attack up. Now we're going to start the baton pass montage. So what we do, we use these yellow ones are weak to sight or ice, and we have the psychic bombs. Is it psychic bomb? No, psycho bomb. Yeah, psycho bomb. So we're going to use them, and we're just going to use this throughout the party to baton pass to everyone. But remember, very important, you baton pass the Joker last, because he should be your main damage dealer at this point. if you've been following my guide anyway, my actual walkthrough. Yeah, so to Yusuke then, almost press the wrong button there. Yeah, so obviously you want to always attack a new one because you always want that weakness hit to give you another baton pass. Right, last one to Joker, so he gets maximum benefit from that baton pass. And then he's going to use his side damage to all. Mine's heavy, so I'm going to do about probably 2,500 damage here. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, that's heavy side damage to all. That's what you get. Yeah, so these guys, the tall red dudes, these are weak to Zio and Nuke. My Joker covers Nuke. Now they've got over 1,000 HP. I'm not sure exactly, but it's over 1,000. So you want to baton pass definitely for these. The first and second wave you can sometimes get away without baton passing, especially on that second one. The first one you can almost always weakness it. The second one you may weakness it or you may have to baton pass. But this wave here, guys, the third one, you will have to baton pass.
This isn't it.
So what I'm going to do with Joker, I'm just going to use that Champions Cup again to extend his attack. And that should cover you for the whole fight now. That should cover you for the whole fight. Yeah, attack up, and then we're going to begin the process again, guys. So what we're going to do, you can use the Arc Megatama that we just got from that chest, or you can use your stun guns. But if you use the stun gun, make sure you keep 2. Yeah, so now guys, you want to use the Arc Megatama. Do not use the stun gun because you will need them for the boss. Yeah, so now you want to use the Arc Megatama.
Using.
There we go. I could use stun gun, guys, because I do have loads, but you do need to keep them for a boss later on. But I'm just using these because you'll be using them, and I want to, be using the same things that you guys are. Right then, over to Ryu. Yeah, as you can see, when you use items, they seem to bypass any enemy-like resistance, or it bypasses the Merciless ×3 buff. It just does see a default damage, a base damage it states. Right, so that's the last one. So baton pass a Joker now, and my Joker, he covers Nuke. I don't have sight, so Zio, so I'm going to use Nuke. So these are weak to Nuke and Zio. Nice. There we go. Yeah, I think they've probably got just under between 1,000 and 1,500. And then you've got another set of robot guys. These are the light blue ones. These are weak to Wind and Bless. We'll be focusing on Wind because you should already have the Wind weakness covered from that first wave. Don't worry about his debuffs, by the way. It's not going to affect you guys. So it don't really matter now what you do with Joker. I'm just gonna I spam Champions Cup again. I guess you could use that on Haru if you want. Yeah, that will increase Haru's because she does triple down, and that's useful in a later wave. But so it's Wind, guys. So we need to use the air cannon now. Where's the air cannon? There we go. Yeah, you want to use the air cannon now, guys. These are weak to Wind. Yeah, so I'm going to baton pass all the way along again back to Joker last, and then he's going to finish them all off with a Wind attack. Yusuke. Nice. Nice, guys. Nice. Yeah. And baton pass a Joker last. And Wind should finish these dudes off, these perps. These tall, lanky perps. If it doesn't finish them off like that, guys, just use another one. Yeah. So if you don't finish them off, just use another one. That's why you need to baton pass. Very important. That's why you baton pass. Right, and then you've got this wave, the green wave. Oh no, they got an order. Yeah, this is the general manager, I think. The general manager, guys. Right, we're going to kill these, and then I have to get some new workers from the agency.
Let's see.
So again, you need to baton pass a Joker. So, like I said in the previous turn, I'm going to use that on Haru now. And that's going to cover her for wave 6. I'll cover her for wave 6, because we will be attacking with her in wave 6. Now you just want to use Psycho Bomb on these guys. You should have 3 left. So Psycho Bomb, so we can baton pass all the way back to Joker last. And then that'll be it for the baton passes. No, 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 no. Do not use that. So there we go, another Psycho Bomb. Right, it's baton pass to Yusuke. And Psycho Bar. Psycho. Psycho, Psycho. And baton pass to Joker. He's green. And he's going to give him a weakness. Right, and now we're going to finish him off with Psyodine, guys. Now, similar to that battle before, wave before, you may have to do another one of these if you're on medium, but because mine's heavy, it killed him more than one. But yeah, you may have to do another one when you hit the weakness. You'll get another turn with Joker, so yeah, you may have to do another one, but you should be okay. So here we are on the executive, can't even pronounce it, executive director. Now this dude, he has no weaknesses, but stun gun is very, very good on this. So stun gun, guys, use 1 stun gun on him. That should shock him. Yeah, that should shock him. If that one doesn't, then another one should. With Yusuke, you can use another one. And then all you're going to do now, guys, is use physical attacks. Do not use a normal X attack, because then the shock will get transferred to you. But just use your strongest. I don't think none of these skills are heavy. Yeah, use your strongest attacks now. If you're Joker, you'll have, like me, you'll have triple down. But Haru's got triple down as well, guys, so you can baton pass to Haru if you do get a baton pass. This is going to do insane damage. Well, 3,000 damage. Right, and we're just about there, guys. Almost there. It's getting easy now. So Haru, she will attack you. She doesn't hit hard, but you do have to do a little bit damage to her. And then eventually she'll self-destruct. When she says she's going to self-destruct, well, Okumura will, you need to block, because that will do a lot of damage. And I found that if you... on my turn before this, I did use a skill that increases defense on all allies. It didn't seem to work against a self-destruct. But yeah, what I normally do, Joker first. If you're cheeky like me, Haru will only do physical damage to begin with, you know, other than the self-destruct. I use a spotlight on Joker, and then I just go into rush mode with everybody. She'll only attack Joker, he'll block all the attacks because I'm cheeky. Yeah, just leave it on rush mode now until... Yes, until you get this dialogue from Okumura, because now he's going to give Haru the order to detonate. It's the sacrifice order. Yeah, so he just got a sacrifice order. And now we all need to block. So once you get that sacrifice order, guys, everyone needs to block. If you don't block, you're likely going to have teammates die. Yeah, block. Very important. Just guard. If in doubt, guard. There we go. Should do about 150 damage. Yes, there we go. Right, and now finally he shows himself, the little coward. Finally shows himself. He's going to take literally 1 shot to kill, guys. So anything. I was going to use my weakest. Oh, 19 HP. Now, whatever you do, 1 hit will kill him. And that's it, guys. He died. He only had 19 HP. I think I can understand why he got his workers to do the dirty work for him. Didn't want to get his hands dirty, so he's a bit of a weakling. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is the boss fight. So there is quite a lot to keep an eye on there. Yeah, it's quite a lot to keep an eye on, and if you don't plan it, I can see some people can have a bit of trouble there. But if you plan it well, it's very, very simple fight. Yeah, that's Okumura's boss fight, guys. I hope it helped. And if it did, check out my other guides. I'm doing quite a lot of Persona 5 Royal, mainly it's sort of walkthrough guide. I'm getting it done eventually. It's taken a while, but I'm getting it done. And you'll find everything linked in the playlist. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope it helped, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video.